Hi everyone. So you may be able to tell I'm not very advanced with these TikTok measures. I do duets and I do you know effects sometimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo a video that I wish I had with visuals, this time with visuals. I'm going to give you 10 celebrities or people in the media who have played lacrosse. And I'll have a picture of them currently and when they play lacrosse, except a couple of them I couldn't find lacrosse pictures, and I'll get to those. So let's start. The first one is Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl, I've mentioned before, was a lacrosse goalie in high school. And I actually went to Lacrosse Unlimited. You may have seen my shirt that said lacrosse in Nirvana font, and I think it was because he played. And he said that that was his favorite sport growing up. But, unfortunately, with his latest scandal, people aren't respecting him right now, but maybe something will come over and people will forget about it. You never know. The second one is Jim Brown. Jim Brown, as you may know, was a great football player, but football was not his favorite sport. It was actually lacrosse. He actually said that he'd play lacrosse 6 times a week, and football once a week. But football has like the most popularity, the most money. There wasn't a lacrosse league when he was around. And unfortunately, after last year, he's not with us anymore. So rest in peace. The third one is Steve Carell. You may know, most famous as Michael Scott on The Office. He was more famous, known for being a ice hockey goalie. But he also played lacrosse. And he said his favorite position was LSM, the first position I ever played on my first lacrosse team 3 years ago, because I didn't know I was doing enough to play defense. And, I play LSM sometimes when they have too many people on D. But defense is my main position. LSM is my second. Midfield's my third. Short stick midfield. All right. The fourth one is CNN journalist Erin Burnett. She has her own show out front at 7 o'clock, 5 times a week on CNN. She also played field hockey, but in college she played both field hockey, lacrosse, and soccer. So I couldn't find any photos of her with a lacrosse stick, but this was like the best one I could find when they had an article that said famous people who played lacrosse. All right. The fifth one is a fellow Delco, PA resident who used to live in LA, Courtney Cox. Not to be confused with the actress who spells it different than she does. She spells it like the normal way. Courtney Cox has like an E in the middle or something. She's the one of the guitarists for a power metal band called Burning Witches. She also, acclaimed fame in one of the most famous Iron Maiden tribute bands, all female, the Iron Maidens. And she said that jersey that she's wearing, it actually said Cortalica on the back because she was a big Metallica fan. And, she said she used to go outside all the time with a lacrosse stick. And I found this out on her personal, Instagram and Facebook. Nobody really mentioned it in like any celebrity articles. Okay. The sixth one is the great one of hockey, Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky used to play lacrosse in the spring when hockey season was off. And he actually owns the NLL team, which I think is on their 3rd year, the Vegas Desert Dogs. with some other owners who aren't like former lacrosse players or coaches, but just like celebrities who have played lacrosse and know about lacrosse. The seventh one is Bill Belichick. You know, the six-time Super Bowl winner, coach of the New England Patriots. He actually did a foreword in Paul Rabel's book. And, you know, Paul Rabel actually was actually played football, but he chose lacrosse instead. And I think, you know, they both mentioned it together. The eighth one I have is Adam Sandler. I couldn't find any lacrosse videos of Adam Sandler playing, but I guess it got cut off a little bit. He's wearing a Hofstra University lacrosse t-shirt. So my wife and I went to Hofstra, as you know, last month to see the PLL semifinals. It was a 3-hour drive, so he played lacrosse for Hofstra, so that's pretty cool. The ninth one that doesn't have a split photo because I don't have a lacrosse photo is him, is Method Man. Method Man said in the intermission of a PLL game that, you know, he played lacrosse growing up in Long Island. He said he was a midfielder, but he was a pretty decent fogo too. And he actually has his own clothing line that looked kind of like rap stylish for the PLL. So yeah, he's really involved in the PLL, you know, as well as his rapping. The final one that I picked was Peter Dante, another person relevant to Adam Sandler. He's in like all those Adam Sandler movies. And yeah, he played for Hofstra too. So, you know, there's a picture of him in the water boy as the jerk quarterback. And I don't know what that other photo is, but yeah, I heard he was a pretty good lacrosse player, you know. Okay, so that's all the lacrosse players I have. I have other ones that I just wanted to include a top 10. I didn't want to get too lengthy. So, you know, there's John Kerry, there's Mick Foley, the Mr. Sacco WWE wrestler, there's Paul Coffey, the hockey player, you know, but those are the ones that I picked, and maybe you'll look up some others that played too. All right, later.